These are my audience members, Monty, and my roommate, Kim. Your alarm goes off. You look around the room, and you ask yourself, why do I have to get up? How many of you is this true for in the morning? For me, a daily basis. Yet you still find the strength to get out of bed, make it to class, or to your job, even though you don't have a full night's rest. Then you start the head nod. It's time for a nap. I believe at some point in your life, you felt sleep deprived and thought the idea of a nap was a great idea. Now some of you think I'm just joking around and not being serious, but I would consider myself to be an expert napper, and I like to feel refreshed afterwards. I'm going to talk to you about how to achieve this ultimate nap. You'll understand how to make the best sleeping environment, the different types of naps, and how to choose the appropriate one for that time and occasion, and the benefits and disadvantages of taking a nap. Where do you like to nap? According to the online education database, they say to create an environment that will improve the quality of your nap, you should consider wearing an eye mask, earplugs, or turning off the light. Now most of you probably think that this is common sense, but it'll prevent distractions. But think about your attitude about the environment and the idea of taking a nap. You do not want to take a nap somewhere where you should be productive, such as the library. This is where you do your studying. In today's environment and society, we are so swallowed up in our technology, especially our phones. Get rid of it. Clear your mind, and don't feel guilty if you're going to take a nap. Don't worry, it'll make you feel better. Although it is important to have the right environment, you need to make sure that you know the different types of nap and when to choose which one for what time. This can be complex. Did you know that there are actually different types of naps? Most of the different types of naps can be categorized into 3 different groups: planned, emergency, and habitual. These naps are explained by the National Sleep Foundation as either spur of the moment or something that is decided in advance. There are some times when you cannot complete an activity without having a little bit of shut-eye. This is emergency napping. Then there is habitual napping, and this is when somebody decides to take a nap at the same time every day. Most naps fall into the planned category, which, you guessed it, you plan to take a nap. This is when you wake up in the morning and you just decide, I'll take a nap today. There are subcategories: power naps, which last about 20 minutes, and then there is restorative naps, which last 9 to 180 minutes, which will let you go into REM sleep or rapid eye movement. And then there's the caffeine naps, which allow for a quick burst of energy. There are 2 different types of naps that you should try to avoid. One being near coma, which is destructive for your sleep cycle. And then there is the sleep until you wake up, and this is when you sleep merely out of boredom. Set an alarm. As a nap may be a simple decision for you, do you understand what the benefits and disadvantages are? Have you ever thought how a nap can influence you? As for the benefits, you may get increased alertness, energy, and concentration. The National Sleep Foundation also states that sometimes scheduled napping is prescribed to those with narcolepsy. My favorite is that naps allow you to get rest, relax, and have time to yourself. However, there are some disadvantages. The most obvious is that you must make note of the time of day you are taking a nap. Otherwise, your nightly sleep could get out of whack. I have told you about the steps it takes to make sure you get the ultimate nap. First, I told you what your environment should be like, the different types of naps, and what you should expect to get out of a nap. Although many of you are wondering how this is a demonstration, I have provided you with different steps that you should consider when trying to decide whether or not to take a nap. You are setting yourself up for failure or crankiness or success. Happy sleeping!